Explaining about the game.
What I really love about this game is that the graphics are just bad enough that my computer can run it really fast at really high resolution with anti-aliasing, which, for you viewers who don't know what anti-aliasing is, essentially multiplies the number of pixels that the graphics card thinks that it's making, and then shrinks it down to your resolution size. And that essentially eliminates jaggies and such.
So we're at about 4:30, and Jasper is playing Quake, which is like my favorite of the games that Jasper owns, and he is eating leftover Indian food. You can't see it because it's dark in here, but he's eating leftover Indian food, which I'm feeding him. And Tony is over there watching the Doom movie. Erica's asleep.
Which is crap. The movie is crap.
Erica's asleep, and Sky is asleep, and I'm tempted to go back down there, but I'm not going to because I'm not actually tired. So we have Jasper, who is playing Quake. What hour would this be? 15, no, 18? I think 18. You're on hour 18.
Seriously?
Yeah, so Jasper's got about 6 hours left. And this little experiment of his.
Still, it's quite a while.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Actually, now that I have food in my stomachness, I feel like I can go for a little bit while longer.
Like 6 hours?
Maybe not 6 hours.
Ah.
Because if you think about 6 hours, I mean, that's like the length of time that you stay at school on a longer day. Like, for instance, my Tuesday, Thursday classes go from 10:15 to 4 o'clock.
With breaks.
Well, with breaks, but you know, that's the entire school day. And so I have to essentially play video games for the time space in which the entire school day of that.
That guy's pen was just lopped off.
Which one?
Some that Asian dude.
The one that's guarding the door?
Yeah.
Wow.
That thing looks like Max or whatever.
Alright, I'm turning the recorder thing off now. I'm going to feed Jasper more Indian.
The Quake guy is like, it's like 3 minutes left, and then the Unreal Tournament guy is like, kill. And then the Time Splitters guy is just like, hey, what's going on? Let's play some Time Splitters, alright? But then he says all the same things that the other announcers say, so it sounds really funny. He died.
So Jasper's still playing Quake and eating Indian food. It's not actually been that long. But he was talking about the game. I figured it was worth recording. They stopped talking about the game.
I think I did.
I'm recording.
That's Tony. He's on his way to sleep. We stopped watching Doom. I can't actually see Jasper. There's Jasper. It's really dark in here. Jasper, the only light is Jasper's computer.
Which is pretty awesome.
I've been instructed to close the sun thingy. Well, there's also light coming from that, actually. The sun apparently is coming up a little bit. Or possibly it's just street lamps. Jasper is telling us where the word fragged come from, as in he fragged grunt.
Well, in the Vietnam War, there were these draftees who were not very happy with the fact that they were sent to Vietnam. And what they would do is they would take grenades like these, and they would throw them into their commanding officer's tent. And doing this was called fragging your commanding officer. Yep.
Well, there you go. A little bit of history.
A history lesson in your daily gaming life.
It's almost enough to convince you of the intellectual properties of video gaming.
Perhaps.
Got any weird other facts for us, Jasper?
Other weird facts. Might take you a little while to think one.
Alright, here's Jasper with fun fact number 2. There are kids at our school who are getting tendinitis from wheeze.
That is correct, okay. Tendinitis, essentially what it is your tendons in your wrists are getting stretched too much one way or the other. And what this means is that that your tendons start to whack out and not like you anymore, and you need special ointments and wrist restraints and things so that your wrists don't get whacked up. Now, the reason the two people who have it, who are Taylor, used to be Emo Taylor, and John, who hangs out almost exclusively in the computer lab, with a little mustache, both have Wii's, and as an effect, probably have tendonitis because of their Wii's. Now, as you can see, if you move the camera down to my fingers, the position of my hands is fairly ergonomic for anti-tendonitis things. Both my wrists are pretty even with my hands, and therefore, PC gaming is much better. Also, the keyboard-mouse combination, in my view, is superior to the Wiimote nunchuck configuration, or even, dare I say it, the gamepad configuration of the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3.
How much recording time you got on that? Hi.
Hi, this is Jasper's mom, Jana.
Hi, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
It is. Don't judge her by this 5 o'clock in the morning shooting.
Good times.
Yippee. For some reason, my mind has been kept fairly sharp, which is interesting to me.
Have you had any really sleepy spells?
No.
Really?
No.
Well, 5 more hours to go.
Okay. Well, I've done pretty good so far. There was a point in which it wasn't necessarily drowsiness, it was just getting bored because it was a 20-minute long round of Unreal Tournament, and nothing was really happening in the game because both teams were kind of sucking hard. So that was like a kind of a lull, but I kind of got out of that. I found a better thing. I'm not exactly sure where to go, because I'm kind of just running around. I have a flag thing, and there isn't really any way.
So we discovered the length of Jasper's camera's recording capabilities.
Hooray!
And then, you don't have to download it or something?
Yeah.
Eventually.
It's in the email video format, which means that the video is really tiny and crappy. But that's cool. We've got about 2 hours worth of video recording capability.
Oh, wow.
There's something very surreal about staying up and doing this. I'm not exactly sure what I can put my finger on, but it's weird.
I have a question for you, Jasper.
Yeah?
What are you going to do at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning?
Depending on how I'm feeling, probably have breakfast, or sleep, maybe? Maybe not, I'm not sure. I might actually have a nap later in the day, after I go to my dentist appointment.
Your dentist appointment after video gaming for 24 hours?
Yeah, my dentist appointment is at 2.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. So Jasper is still playing Quake 3 actually, but pretty much the same thing. Very exciting.
I would have to say it's probably the superior ID software video game experience.
Indeed.
The other one that I have is Doom 1 and Doom 2. And they're both pretty awesome. I would have to say. Wait, is this a different map? No, it isn't. Leaving arena.